This episode is brought to you by the new D9 Business Directory. Shop Greek-owned brands from a variety of categories. And if you are a Greek, author, or business owner, add your profile today at d9business.com. Honoring those trailblazers who preceded us is just as important as leaving a legacy for those who will follow us. Greekly Speaking is about highlighting Greeks today who are creating positive change for tomorrow. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Welcome to Greekly Speaking. I'm Eric Tucker, and joining me for this episode is Master Sergeant Kevin McGee of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Kevin was initiated in the Theta Delta chapter of Phi Beta Sigma in 2020, and he is married with 4 children and has over 24 years of military experience in the U.S. Army. When he isn't busy cooking up trouble for those who would cause harm to our nation, he's in the kitchen preparing special barbecue recipes. And I'm told that his secret sauce is his secret sauce. So, hey, please welcome Kevin McGee. Thank you for joining us on Greekly Speaking, man. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Fred. I appreciate you having me. Thank you for the invite.
Hey, pleasure's all mine, man. Appreciate you taking time out your busy schedule, man. And, making it all happen, man. We connected out on social media. I got wind of some of the content you were posting, and man, I was very intrigued, man. I'm like, man, let me see what's going on with this young brother as far as the business ventures. And we're going to jump into all of that, man. But first of all, hey, I just want to thank you for your service, and thanks to your family as well for their sacrifice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And also, just a side note, my wife just retired last year after 20 years.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Yeah.
Y'all double dosing it. Okay, that is awesome, man. That is awesome. Shout out to her as well, man. So where do you get the most heat, man? Like 1 hour of military training or hanging out in the living room with those 4 active kids?
Well, my oldest son, he's 21. He's married. He's cool. Got his family. And my daughter, she's with her mom. So our other 2 boys are with us. So they keep us busy.
Yeah.
Keep us very busy. But we got a good balance on how we do things. 2 military people. So it's very A, B, and C. There's no middle.
I hear you.
It's very to the point with certain things. But, we still try to have fun and enjoy this family time. It's family time now. So
I'm glad, man, to hear that you had such a long and fulfilling career, man. That is great, man. We want to jump into some of that as well, man. But first of all, it's Greekly Speaking, and you know how we do. We got to find out about your Greek background, man. So when you came through, where was that chapter located?
It's down here in Kileen, Texas. Theta Delta Sigma chapter, alumni chapter, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Blue fight.
In Kileen, 2020. Okay. And how many brothers came through with you?
It was 4 of us. Our class name was 4 Good Trouble.
4 Good Trouble. Okay. Good Trouble.
I am the tray. Online. I am the tray.
The tray.
Yeah.
3.
Definitely. Yes.
That's
had a good set of some good line brothers. Great line brothers.
Yeah. And what was the name of the line? You said, 4 Good Trouble. And what was your line?
4 Good Trouble. Yeah, you know where that's from. So
I know. Shout out, man. Rest in power, Brother John Lewis, man.
Rest in power.
And so what was your line name?
Oh, Mr. No Nonsense.
Mr. Military, no nonsense.
Yes, exactly. They gave me that name because I was a drill sergeant also. So,
oh man,
yeah.
I bet your kids loved you, man.
Oh no, they don't.
Love it.
They don't, because I'm up early. I am not a night owl. I am up soon. I'm up at 5, 6 in the morning, and if I'm up, everybody up. So,
I totally get it, man. We have a brother who's currently stationed in Korea, man, from my chapter, and I remember back in the day, man, Fall '86, this brother would go to PT, and we had to go. So I'm like, wait, I'm not at ROTC, man. So we're standing outside the gate, doing jumping jacks and all of that, man. But hey, it builds character among other things.
Definitely.
I love it, man. Hey, so tell me about your Greek journey so far, man. 2020. You've been in it for a minute now.
Yeah, almost a year. Yeah, but it's different because I'm also Masonic affiliated also, so it's totally different from the Masonic side of the house. but I enjoy it. We had a very great weekend this weekend. We called it a Sigma weekend. We did some great work. Me and my line brothers and I, we finally got a chance, because due to COVID, do our class project. That was the last thing we had to do after we crossed. And we donated some perishable goods to a Baptist church here in our community. They feed over 1,000 people a month.
Wow.
So we donated a good amount of food to them. And then I helped one of my chapter brothers. He was a DJ for the high school prom, but the high school prom for special needs kids.
Wow.
So I supported him with that, helped him set up, tear down. It just supported him and his wife. His wife was a Zeta also. So just supported him in that prom on Saturday. And it was, when I tell you, that was one of the best events I've ever been a part of. Them kids had a ball. They danced all night. Nobody, no teenager on a cell phone. They're having a good time, no judgment. I loved it. And then Sunday, the chapter again, we sponsored a bigger, better business department of the chapter. They had a suit giveaway. 12 young men from the high schools in this area. They had a partnership with Men's Warehouse, and they gave them free suits. Brought them out, tailored them to their suit for prom, and I showed a couple guys how to tie a tie. Just had conversations, dialogue with them. You know, good time. So 12 young men will be getting brand new suits from Men's Warehouse that the chapter donated the money. And we had a very good weekend. Long weekend, but great weekend.
That is what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
And it's good that you get an opportunity to serve so soon after you get in and see where some of those needs are. Because, you know,
Yes.
the work really starts, you know, after you get initiated, right? You know,
Yes.
It's like that's where you got to
Yes.
put the trouble in.
Yeah, definitely.
And be about it, right? So that is so cool, man. So did you have any Greek influences in your family growing up? I mean, how did you get affiliated with Phi Beta Sigma?
So my cousin is an Alpha. So when I told him I was thinking about Greek, he started laughing at me. Oh, you know how they go. You know. But then when I told him I was Pledge of Sigma, he's like, that's Sigma's for you. You say, I can see you a Sigma. So, but not really any influences. Over the years, I see different Greek organizations around. On the Masonic side, I did some work with the Greek organizations when I was in Germany. And I talked to them, but, you know, like, again, I'm going to say all brothers ain't good brothers. So I had to surround myself with some guys that I could see myself learning from. And when I got here, one of my great friends is a chapter president. So I talked to him. He just brought me in, you know.
It is what it is, man. And
after that was it.
And people would be surprised to know how many of some of the founders of these fraternities were actually Masonically affiliated in the beginning. So, you know,
and that's what drew me to Sigma.
You know, we'll talk about that square a little bit later on.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
all right. Okay.
It's all good, man. So what advice would you give then in that sense to someone who's considering going Greek?
I would say learn the foundation, read on each organization. And if you know someone in the organization, just talk to them. Talk to them, and not to them as a person. Because, you know, you can read on each Greek organization online, but I don't think that's really telling you much. You have to get to know the guys, go out to some of their events, just watch them, how they interact, not with each other, with other people. Watch how they react with other people. See if they're welcoming other guys in, include them in the conversations. If they're not doing that, I watch people a lot. If your body language and you can't look me in my eye when I talk to you, then I don't want to be around you. You don't know if that makes sense.
I imagine as a drill instructor, you're selected for that role based on your ability to observe and see where areas of improvement.
I observe body language and how we interact. I watch that all the time to see if I want to even be around you, you know? So
I hear you, man. What area were you in? I know you served as a drill instructor. What was your area of specialty in the?
I'm a mechanic. I'm a wheel mechanic by trade.
All right. Okay. Yeah. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, we were talking a little bit in the setup before the session. You're about to phase out, man. So you going out on a high note, man. Based on what we're seeing with your Savory Soldier brand, Man, this is awesome for our listeners, man. Hey, you have to get out and check out this brother's brand and his marketing. The concept is so simplistic, and it is just, it hits you right then and right there, man. And in addition to some of the other culinary imagery you have on your Facebook page, man, which I'm still kind of mad because I can't reach out and get some of that right now. But talk to us about, your brand, man, and where you got the passion and the inspiration.
So again, I was a kid in the kitchen licking the cake bowl and snapping peas and picking greens because I was the youngest male in the family. So I grew up in the kitchen, but over the years throughout the Army, I've always been cooking. But in 2005, when I was stationed at Fort Bliss, Texas, I met a brother down there and I started getting into the barbecue aspect of it. And, he taught me how to make a dry rub, and over the years, I just perfected it the way that I like. I like spicy food. So my dry rub is to my taste. But of course, I have different versions so everybody can try it. But I just love to cook. And I was sitting in the house one night with my wife and a friend of mine, and a buddy of mine, he was like, Kevin, you have something that somebody can touch. You have a niche. You need to sell that. And I was giving this dry rub away for years. 10 years, just people ask, I just make a gallon bag of it and send it to them. And one night we sat in the house and I said, you know what? I'm going to try it out. So I put in a little Ziploc bag and put a post on Facebook, and I sold out overnight.
Wow.
For the people that know me and have my cooking and just want to overnight, I sold maybe 50, 60 bags in one night.
So if you're out there on the corner looking for something to put in the bag and sell, try this.
Right.
Because people, I don't care what they have to do, they got to eat. And what I've seen since I've been here in Texas, man, the barbecue is taken seriously.
Yes, it's very serious.
There's no half stepping in Texas on the barbecue side.
Man, yeah, it's. But I don't want to just be barbecue. I'm doing both sides. I'm a barbecue, and also I can cook in the kitchen. This is my third time stationed in Texas, and most barbecue restaurants or trailers, they do strictly barbecue. I'm gonna do both. If you want some smoked wings, I can do that. If you want some fried turkey wings, I can do that. If you want some fried cabbage, some smoked meatloaf, I can do that. If you, whatever, I'm gonna have a variety of, my menu is gonna be a variety of things. So you just don't have to come get brisket sandwich or hot link sandwich. No, it's gonna be a variety of things.
Well, just make sure you add those crab legs and that lobster that I see on your page to the menu, because that's what I'm ready to try out.
Have to ask my wife because that's her favorite meal. So
do we need to get her on here too?
If the missus say I could do it, I do
it. I love it. That's how you know what the chain of command is. That means that's why you had such a great career. I love it. So talk to me, man. What's next for you?
So again, I start the out processing process Wednesday. I pick up my paperwork this Wednesday to start out processing, and I should be done for June. That is it. I will be on leave, but my last official day as a soldier will be 30 September.
Okay. Well, terminal leave going on. Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool, man. And that's going to give you a little more time to focus on the culinary side of things, right?
Definitely. So I've already talked to the representative at CIA, San Antonio Culinary Institute of America. I'm going to start working on my packet once I'm out the Army. And alongside I have my paperwork in by 1 January, I start schooling in June. I'm going to work on my trailer. Every business, you can always perfect it. So I have a list of things I want to improve on. I'm working on my website. I want to get my packaging better. I want to take professional pictures, but it's not a race, it's a crawl, and I'm okay with that.
Hey, great, man. That's exactly how you need to approach it, man.
Yeah.
You already have the following.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And
what I wanted, man. And I love that you got your mom in there, man. And you got family is important to you, man. So I can't wait to be able to get the word out, man. And
I appreciate it.
Because to me, the only thing better than a good product or service is a good person that's doing it the right way. And I love getting behind that. I love hearing the story, man. So, if there's anything that, we can do here, Greekly Speaking, and help, support anything you or your brothers, your chapter down in Kileen, have anything going on, don't hesitate to let us know. Okay.
I appreciate that. And it's great you said that, because when I was coming up with a logo for my brand, I wanted it to be so when you look at it, it captures your eye.
It does.
It
You know
captures your eye.
exactly what's going on, and it's crazy because you got the big drill sergeant mean bug look, and then you
Yeah,
got the spatula. I'm like, okay.
Because the funny part, and that's really me. That's a picture of me, and I had a guy make a cartoon character out of it.
Oh
So
man, I love it.
so when I was a drill sergeant, when we would go training, I was the barbecue guy for my company. So when we go out to train, we get all our training aides together, and my battle buddies to say, "Hey, Mac, hey, here's to everybody put in money to cook." So while the soldiers are sleeping, we off in the woods and we're barbecuing, just sitting around a fire, and I was always the cook. So when I saw that vision, I say, "That's it."
Hey, that's beautiful, man. Hey, so for anybody, try to figure out where to get one of those Ziploc bags in the meantime.
It's not Ziploc bags
I
anymore. I
love
got
it. I
bags
love
now.
it.
I got
We upgraded. I love it, man.
Yeah, we upgraded.
So
But we're gonna get better with time.
So where would they go to get more information?
You can go on Facebook. You can go to Savory Soldier on Facebook, and on Instagram, Savory_Soldier. You can go there, inbox me if you wanna just follow me. And right now, productions has went down because I'm getting ready to move. But if you place an order, I would definitely contact you and let you know when the production will come up running again. But again, on Facebook, Savory Soldier, and on Instagram, Savory_Soldier.
Hey,
And I
that's
appreciate.
awesome. That is awesome, man. And I don't care if you don't plan to use it for 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Get it, put it on your shelf, put it in the cabinet, have it on the
I
ready.
appreciate it.
Because
You will not be disappointed.
This is a good story and a good brother, a good family, a good business to support, and that's how you do it. Support is not when you need it; it's just when you see it. You see it, go out there and support them. And you're a recent member of the D9 Business Directory, so congratulations on that.
Thank
man.
you.
I'm going to try to recognize and bring visibility to as many D9 owned businesses that we can find. And brands such as yours, man, you make it way too easy, man. We love seeing how you develop your brand and the following, man. Last question for me: what kind of feedback have you gotten so far from some of your customers?
I've got, and I love criticism. I love constructive criticism because you have to be willing to take it to receive it, right? But for the most part, I received so much great feedback from people. I had a guy from Cuba ordered 10 bags for me. He is a contractor, and him and his guys love it. I haven't had anybody say, well, let me take that back. The people that don't like spicy food, they have called me and say, Mac, man, that got a little kick to it. I say, yes, it did. But it's on the back end. It's on the back end. But I've got great reviews, great people to support me. I got some good friends and family that's backing me. And, I'm just looking forward to what the future can hold for us. And this is generational wealth. It's not about me. It's about my son and my daughters, my kids. If they decide to go into this industry, they have something here already. They can come in and they can take control of it. It's generational wealth. That's something we didn't do. Our parents didn't have the opportunity to do for us, but I'm going to do it for mine. So I'm leaving something for my kids to have.
Hey, man,
that's the purpose.
Here on Greekly Speaking, we collect T-shirts, man, and I think you just gave us another T-shirt. I'm going to do it for mine. That's
do it for mine.
I love it.
That's
do it for mine.
Do it for mine. I need that T-shirt. I'm gonna get me one. That's a nice T-shirt. Do it for mine. That's it.
Do it for mine.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, we appreciate you stopping by to talk to us on Greekly Speaking, man. And hey, whatever you got coming up next, man, please reach out to us, okay?
I appreciate the invite. And please, anything you need from me, anything you need from us down here, just let us know. I will definitely pass the word and we'll make it happen.
All right, man. Hey, appreciate you, Frat. Master Sergeant, I love it, man. Take care, all right?
All right, Frat. You take it easy up there.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace.